Hello, it is your favorite extension specialist, Miss Jazzy, and I must admit, I get really bored with doing the same thing over and over. I am so accustomed to doing the regular crochet style that I had to change it up. This client wanted to grow back her area of concern on her hairline, so I had to conceptualize a few different ways to style her hair. We use the twist because they're very light and I could curl them at the end. So this is actually the same set of twists in each one of these examples of styles in order to restore her crown. I had to keep it fun. I had to keep it sexy and sassy. Oh my goodness, can't talk. But even though this amazing young lady is a woman of a particular age, she is still so much fun, has so much energy, and I wanted to definitely convey that in the styles that we did. So this one I absolutely love, even though I think it might have been in her face just a little too much. But again, I was trying to focus on that area of concern being the hairline. I made sure I didn't put too much tension on the braids. And I also made sure that they started in a bunch of different places along the hairline instead of doing a beehive only. So that's why I did that. And yeah, we had a imitation shave side with the feet ends on one side, and of course those crochet twists on the other. I didn't curl them this time. But this other style I did for her, honey, I was showing off. And she liked each one of them. Not any one of them gave her any challenges. So I definitely liked that part. But I needed somebody who was going to appreciate some beads, okay? And now that they're bringing the beads back, the African beads or wooden beads, whatever you like to call them, I wanted to make sure that a client of a particular age could absolutely show these young ladies how to work them and work them right. So I made sure that these beads, while they're going forward, in order to make sure that there's no tension on the hairline, because that's what I do. I wanted to also make sure that they had some fun without being problematic. We know good and well from our childhood days that we would put some beads in our hair and they'd be whacking us in the eye. So I attached these same crochet twists all the way to the back and then ran them all the way to the front to do a bang thing in the front. And then I put cornrows in the front as well. Just to have something to sew those twists onto, the crochet twists that are running along her entire scalp in order to give her volume in the front. I sewed those down so they wouldn't be swinging all over the place and potentially hitting her in her eye. So I made sure that all of them were cornrowed instead of being singles in the front. And so that also created a growth encouraging situation right on the hairline. Without putting tension going back. All the braids don't always have to go back. I don't know why it's always like an invisible rule with people. Even though it's not all in your face, it doesn't always have to go backward. So of course, with a bang, it is in your face to a certain extent. But the rest of the hair, I wanted her to get a break from. So the curls are going to keep it from swinging forward too far, but also give a little bit of flavor and dimension and really show how high that pony is. The high ponytails also accentuate the cheekbones. Yes. And those beads on the hairline actually cover any hint of gray that she may be wanting to disguise a little bit. But ultimately, I like this fun ponytail because it really showcases her personality. When you get to know this lovely lady, you realize she is extra sassy. And I really like that she is a woman of a particular age, but still very young and fun. I just had to give her a style that showed that while encouraging growth, because we know that is the ultimate focus, and I don't want to discourage from that. But I have realized over the years that when you focus on making somebody look and feel confident, all those compliments, they are definitely like a fertilizer to the hair, and they accelerate growth so much faster than I could do on my own. I look forward to seeing you book at jazzybraids.com. That's JAZZYBRAIDZ.com.